There we go. G'day. Good morning, everyone. I know I'm a little bit early this time. I got in the flow. I got out of bed, had my shower, came to the desk, started setting everything up, and have been in the flow. So I'm Boundy, psychic medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. Just a bit early, and that's fine. For those of you who are going to be watching replay, welcome aboard as well. And I hope that what these cards bring to you today will be meaningful and something that you can use as a bit of a guide as you're working throughout the day or just enjoying life. Let's go over to the cards. Basically, because I don't want to waste anyone's time as such. We'll get to the point, shall we? Right, here we go. The gorgeous spread that I've got, 3 cards with the owl, and this is the Rana George Lenormand deck that I'm using this morning. Probably because for some reason I could not find my Gilded Reverie ones. I don't know what I've done with them. They've been placed somewhere. I think they're hiding. They wanted a rest. So here we are with the Rana George. Beautiful deck as well. Now let's have a look at what the owl card has for us. Here we go. There are 2 things we should give our children. One is roots, the other is wings. So it looks like we might be starting to fledge, leave the nest, let the children leave the nest, kick them out if need be, all of those things. So, but there's always that knowing that they're always welcome home again as well. And we need to allow them to have their wings. It's a beautiful card, isn't it? So we'll put that back down there and zoom in. So good morning to those who are in the Boundy profile page, because I won't be able to put your comments up on screen. So do be aware of that. I have got my monitoring happening on the other end on the iPad, but it's just not quite quick enough for me to respond, as in, I've got to keep looking away to do that. So when I'm doing that, that's what I'm doing, looking away at the iPad. I don't really want to do that. So here we go with the 3 cards. What we have is our central card, which is this one here. It is a crossroads, very interestingly. I enjoy seeing those because it gives us some choices, but it's also that energy. Good morning, Sarah. Lovely to have you. It's also that energy of what sort of choice. Yeah, it is choices, but what sort of choice are we going to make? One of the things that we may not know when we're coming up to that crossroad is it's a path we haven't travelled before, so we don't know what that particular road is going to take us down, or this one or this one. We have to know one of them because we've come up to this crossroad on a path, on a journey. So it's one or other of these that we've entered this crossroad at, but which is next? Is it the one that's got the puddle right in the middle and looks like it's been a very treacherous path, or will be? This one here looks like it's going down a bit of a dark journey there too, past what building is it? We won't know until we probably try to go on that journey. And for each of these others, it's a lovely looking, I like the look of it because it's in a bit of a star pattern, the way that this is happening. Like it could be a starfish or something that it feels of the earth. It feels natural to be able to move around in any of these pathways. It just looks like we're going to be taken on a journey. And that's what our theme is today. I think we're going to be on a journey. And this one here in particular doesn't even look like it's a road, but it's a ramp or some sort of a channel tunnel thing that goes back into there. A really interesting depiction is this card. I enjoy looking at it, but it does bring to mind that wonderment, wondering what if, whichever of those pathways we're going to take with the road, the crossroads. Okay. So what is it that's happening in your life that is feeling like it's a crossroads today as the general thing that's going to be the overall influence for the day today? Here in the left card is the home energies, and guess what's in that card, in that space? It is the home, it's the house. It's what we call our space, that is the feeling of and safety and security, and where we lay our head at night, enjoy our family and friends and that type of thing. It's a nice, more Mediterranean style of building, this one, or as we have with these types of cards, it is more of an Arabic, um, yeah, Arabian style. I was trying to think of that longer word, the Arabian rather than Arabic. That style that is over in the Middle East area and around the Mediterranean Sea, pretty much, or the Red Sea or the Black Sea. What sort of seas are there? It does look coastal. It has that feel of coastal. So I'm really enjoying seeing that here, because it brings that sense of coming back to home for us right at the moment. So I do like that. Just trying to see if I have any comments in my profile. No, I can't get my iPad to work. Slide up and across. I don't know how to do all those things. Well, I do, but they frustrate me because it doesn't work first time. If you don't succeed first time, try again. And I think that's partly something that we're getting from this crossroads feeling as well. We can always come back to the junction, can't we? Here we have that is the sense of coming back to home as well. So it does feel like a very secure reading this morning, and especially when we get across to our workspace, because this is the tree. Now, what more solid feeling can you get than a tree that has deep roots into Mother Earth, and that sense of almost foreverness? Because a tree of this size that has that canopy, that has the size of the trunks, we're getting a sense of maturity, stability, definitely grounded. So what we're having with our workspace and that sort of energy, that we um, create our income, our livelihood. I don't see it always just as being the money. It's the abundance. It's the sense of achievement, and, well, in this case, very much a longevity in how we are placing ourselves in our work and bringing it forward for that whatever time we need is going to be available, because it's the tree putting the roots down and getting going and moving ahead with that more stable aspect of working your business or working for your boss, doing what you need to in whatever sense that you're needing to really ground. Feel that nurturing of Mother Earth as you're moving through your work day today, is what I'm feeling, that connectedness with all things. Okay, so that's what I'm sensing from our reading this morning. And good morning, Corinna. Lovely to see you here. Beautiful dogs. At some point, I shall go back to having the dog again. The right time, the right one will pop up, because it would certainly be from a rescue centre at some point. And there we go from Sandra. Yes, good morning, Sandra. Looks like a lovely, gnarly, shady tree. Could sit and ponder there. Absolutely, you could rest your back to that one and really enjoy what you're doing. There's nothing wrong with having that rest in between what you do for your work in that workspace, or spend that day of contemplation with your back against a beautiful tree and the sunshine, if you can get it. At the moment, it's not quite the sunshine here. I'll just I'll just add this one. Here's the outside. As you can see I'll just see if I can point that there. In the top corner, it is grey skies. It's looking like it's going to rain. So let's see. We won't know until it comes, really, because that's how weather is a lot of the time, unless, of course, you wake up to it being rainy. We've got a lovely cool day today from the look of that, and I'll go out and ask Alexa at some point what the forecast is going to be, just because I was thinking of doing my washing. I might not yet. So for all of you, thank you for being here, and have a beautiful day. in whatever way that you need to be, grounding yourself, feeling that sense of stability, because it certainly feels like that to me, even though there might be some shifts and changes, because that crossroads card is the theme. So tap into your spirit guides and your psychic senses as you are moving through your day. Bring it to your consciousness that that is part of your everyday life, that you are tapping into the third eye, the connection with spirit, chatting with the ancients on the other side, those who've passed before us. All of it is possible. Open yourself up to the possibilities and choose whichever crossroad, whichever road on that crossroad that you need to be travelling today, being the best you that you can be. And we'll see you tomorrow. Namaste until then. Bye.